Live, breaking news from News Channel 3.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Danny Max. We're continuing to follow this storm making its way through the coast. Chief Meteorologist Alan Rose joining us now to talk about a flash flood warning about to go into effect.
Yeah, Danny, this is the first time we've seen this. You know, we saw this back on January 9th. We knew what followed. And whenever you get a flash flood warning that comes out of the flash flood watch, it means a flash flood is either imminent or is occurring right now. Let me read the language the National Weather Service used. They issued this at just before 2:40 in the morning, saying Doppler radar indicated heavy rain on the western edge of the Thomas Burn area. Rainfall rates were meeting the 30-minute and 1-hour USGS thresholds of 1/3 of an inch to 1/2 an inch per hour, respectively. Flash flooding and mud and debris flows are expected to begin shortly on the western edge and then spread eastward. You see the area highlighted in that red box. That would include the Carpinteria foothills right up to the Ventura County line, the Montecito foothills. We saw a storm cell just race through this area, which was yellow and orange, and that lets us know that those rainfall rates were quite high. That same storm cell is now just west of Ojai, so it's moving pretty quickly. Again, if you're still in this area near or below that Thomas Fire Burn area, you need to take immediate action to get you and your family to a safe place, a second level in your home. Mud and debris flows are imminent as a flash flood warning is now in effect. West of that area, we have an aerial flood advisory. This is sort of a lesser degree, similar story though. We're talking about flooding of roadways and small streams. Could see some of that in the debris basins out here, and also minor debris flows possible at the Sherpa and the Whittier fire burn zones. As we zoom back into Santa Barbara, you can see as I put the radar into motion, it doesn't look like there's a lot of heavy rain, Danny, so it's quite a different story from what we saw back on 1/9. And if anything, I think this front is breaking up even more. But right now as well, look at the heavy rain north of Santa Paula. That's almost at the exact point where the Thomas Fire began back on December 4th. Let's back it up again and put this whole thing into motion. The radar on the back end is starting to not show as much activity. The radar on the front end is still showing that widespread rain. This right here is the Futurecast, the model. I think it's a little bit overdone still, Danny. I think it's a little bit slow with respect to timing. I'm going to say probably within the next 2 hours, 3 hours max is probably the critical time in Santa Barbara County. And yeah, this is big news tonight, the fact that they did issue a flash flood warning for the Thomas Fire Burn area. Again, it means a flash flood or a mud and debris flow is either imminent or is occurring right now.
So let me ask you, as you've been tracking this all week, is this within the model, seeing this thing? Did we know it was going to get this bad, or is this a surprise?
I think it was within the models, but I got to say, given how tonight has gone so far, I'm a little surprised. I was seeing signs that the front was weakening late this evening or late last evening. Some dry air was moving in when it was over San Luis Obispo County. Rainfall rates have been quite high in the mountains, though. It's been deceiving. We've seen rainfall rates over 1/2 an inch at the San Marcos Pass. Those areas have seen over 2 inches of rain, and the Refugio Pass. Whereas in Santa Barbara, we've seen about 2/10 of an inch of rain. So folks at home who are watching us tonight might be thinking, hey, it's barely raining where I am, but it doesn't tell the full story. So a yes and no, I guess.
Okay.